Hello, chats. Happy Thursday. Welcome to the Spooky Craft stream. Yes. You heard me. We're doing spooky crafts today. By crafts, I mean craft. It's going to be a process because of what we are doing. But it's going to be super fun. Hello, Cass, and thank you for the lurk. I hope you get some good food. And hello, Sybil, and hello, Chloe. Hello. Yeah, we're going to be doing some spooky crafts. Let me know if the music's too loud. I did have issues, with the music picking up on OBS today, but I fixed it. So let me know if it's too loud, if it's good. I am going to be a little farther away from the mic because, you know, we're doing a face cam stream, obviously, because we're doing some crafts. So I will be a little farther away from the mic than normal. So let me know if the music's too loud or not. But without further ado, chats, welcome to the spooky stream. Welcome. So I have all of my, we're going to be doing some painting. So I have some paints, some brushes, some water for my paint brushes. And of course, what we will be painting today is we're going to paint this lovely thing. We're just going to make it a little more spooky. And by a little more spooky, I mean it's not just going to be solid black. So I have an idea in my head of what this is already going to look like. So hopefully what the vision in my head I can put on this. And I hope it'll work. I hope it'll stick because it is like a glossy metal. So we're going to do our best to get our brain ideas onto this fun thing. I got, some Snow White and the Seven Dwarves vibes from this because of the like poison apple. If you remember like the poison dripping from the apple, it kind of looked like this a little bit. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna kind of make it a little less boring, if you will. So I of course have our table here that we're gonna be using. Don't mind my chair or my lights hanging here. I thought it'd be kind of cute to have these lights on. I think this one is missing a leg, actually. That's sad. I don't know what happened to it. But yeah, so I have our lovely a table with our paints sitting off to the side with all of our other painting supplies that we would need. Ooh, chat is so small. It might be a little hard for me to read chat, but I will do my best. I will be doing my best. I'm also trying to keep as much of this in frame as possible. So, if my mic is too like far, actually I can. This might help. Sorry, my mic is squeaky. I need to like put WD-40 on it or something. I also am going to make this. Unplug. It's the wrong way. My mouse is connecting. I apologize. I don't need desktop audio because I don't. But I wish my mouse would connect. Connect, please. There we go. Okay. So now my mouse is... I finally got a wireless mouse, so now I can... It's easier for me to move and be able to make chat bigger or smaller depending on what I need. And I'm gonna try to make it a little bigger. That should be good. Okay. This isn't... Okay. It's a shuffle playlist of one specific band, but the song that's playing is not from that band, so I don't know what this is. I don't know. Okay, so I have this to mix our paints on. I also have 2 other ones. I don't know where I set them. But I also have paints. So I have a white paint. I have an ivory paint, which is like an off-white that has like a little bit of a yellow tone to it. I have a light gray. I have red. And I have several different shades of green in case I wanted to add like a mossy kind of texture to it. So I have a few different shades of green. I think I accidentally grabbed 2 of the same color though. Yeah, I did. I accidentally grabbed 2 of the same color. So, but yeah, they look different. You'd think these 2 would be the same color, but no, it's these 2. I don't know. So we have green. We have black, of course, in case this light gray is too light. I also have a darker gray, but this one feels like it's going to be very, like, it feels thick, so I don't know how good it'll be. But this is a darker gray. And then I have orange. I don't know why I picked up orange, but I did. I picked up an orange. I really don't like this song. Even though we were already almost through it, I don't like that song. Okay, so yeah, I don't know why I picked up orange, but we have orange in case we need it. And then of course I have all different kinds of brushes, and I also got these. So I got some sponges, and by some I mean 2. Ooh, they feel cold or like wet or something, but they don't smell wet. They smell like paint, but they're brand new. But I got sponges to put like that spongy kind of texture on them. What I'm thinking that we will do is I'm thinking I mix up a like white off-white, and I feel like we will be using that to like for a base. And I want to use a sponge with it, so that way you can still see some of the black through it, even though I have a feeling this paint is kind of thin and it will probably see most of the black through this. So I guess we'll just maybe paint it. We'll see how it goes. If it doesn't work with the sponges, I might just paint a clear coat of it over and sponge on like some black or like a gray. And then of course I got like brushes and a toothbrush. There's a toothbrush in here that I might be able to use to like splatter some color on it. But I got the red. I want to use red at the bottom, like of their little like teeth. To make it kind of look like blood dripping. So we'll see how it goes. We shall see. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna leave the like thing that it's attached to alone. I think it's just gonna stay black, because then maybe if it's really dark out, it'll kind of look like it's floating. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know where to start. I guess I start by making an off-white. Maybe I should have brought up some yellow. I guess we could start with the ivory, because the ivory is kind of like a bone color, so we'll try it and see what it looks like on top of the black. That was a lot. I did not mean to put that much in there. I'm gonna set these up here. This sounds like a golf music. I don't know why, but it kind of does. Okay. I guess, do I want to try to use one of these first, or do I want to use one of these? Actually, I'm gonna try using one of these. I'm gonna use this one. It's a circle. So we'll see how this goes. Oof, that was a lot. Okay. It makes like, it's not flat on the thing, so it kind of like dents in a little bit every time I, actually this might even just work. It's not the worst. Maybe I want it solid and I'll sponge on like the gray. I think that'll work better. Or the black, I mean, not the gray. So I'm going to, oops, I knocked the sponges off. Welcome back, Cass. What kind of food did you end up getting? And I hope it's yummy. But yes, welcome back, welcome back. Okay, I think, I don't know, chat, what do you think? Do we keep doing this? I mean, you can only kind of, on camera, because of how shiny it is, you can only really kind of see. Or if I do that, it's a little better. I don't know, do we keep doing that? Actually, we could test it on a different skull. I didn't think of that until just now. We're gonna try that. We're gonna try painting the whole skull on one of them, and we'll compare the two and see what we like best. How about that? Taco Bell? Ooh. What's your order? What did you get? I've never painted metal before, so this is very interesting. The Fiesta potatoes and Baja Blast, very yummy. That sounds very yummy. We could even leave some more cracks in the skull too. What are we painting? We're painting an outside decoration. So I'm gonna put like a, spray it with a thing so that way it has a coat on top of it. But to kind of protect it, because otherwise I think it'll just peel off. But we're painting like a little Halloween decoration. It gives very Snow White and Seven Dwarfs vibes, just because like the little edges around the teeth here, it kind of looks like the poison apple that had like the little the poison apple, because when they put the poison on it, it had like the poison dripped around and it created that skull on it. And so I kind of got an idea from that, but we're gonna paint it like a scully color. And then, and then when we do the skull color, we're gonna add some like grays and stuff to it, and then we're gonna add like some red down through here so it looks like blood is dripping off the skull. And we're trying out different techniques to answer your question, Sybil. We're trying out different techniques. So here we have, this is not what I want music-wise. Sorry. So we're trying out different techniques. So for this, we have the, like, a regular sponge type thing. The top, we're trying the paint brush, and then we're gonna try, the sponges that I dropped and don't know where they went. I don't know where the other sponge went. I only found this one. Where did it go? Oh, it's underneath the table. I couldn't see it. So it does give that vibe, yes. Very fun, very fun. So, so we have 3 different kind of techniques that we're trying. The first one being, the top being the paintbrush. Oop, I did not mean to touch that. The paintbrush, this is a paint, like a paint sponge. It has less holes in it. And then we're gonna do, an actual sponge to see if there's a difference between these two, and then we'll see which one we like best. So now I'm gonna go ahead and try the regular good old-fashioned sponge to see what kind of texturing we can get from that. I don't know. Because I kind of want to keep some of, like, the black in it. Whether the black be stippled on, or this be stippled on. And I'm thinking I need, I keep dropping that sponge. Because this has the flat base in it. I'm gonna put a little bit of that in there so it can get more on the sponge, so we can have more of a feel for the texture of it. Don't mind the faces I make. Sometimes I don't know if what's happening. I make weird facial expressions. I can't help it. I'm sorry. Okay. Ooh, I actually quite like this. Maybe I'll make all 3 of them different. I'm kind of feeling that a little bit. Because this one looks, like, really cool. It kind of gives, like, water, like, texture. I don't know how well you can see it. But it kind of gives water texture. And I kind of like it. So I think for maybe the bottom 2. For the bottom 2, we could, oh, this is not it either. For the bottom 2, maybe we'll keep the bottom 2 the same and the top one be different. So that way there's a little variation to it. But I like this sponge more than this one. So we're gonna go with that for the bottom ones. At least for the top. I guess I could scratch it off, but I'm thinking I just kind of leave this kind of texture on it. Ew, that was all in my left ear. That breath just was a hole in my left ear. Nowhere else. here for this vibe though, this spooky music. Cause for me, chat, Halloween starts September 1st. Yeah, I like that. What do you think, chat? I like the way this looks. So I think we'll do that for the bottom two, and then the top one is going to be solid. Sounds good, sounds good. Alright, you forgot it was September. Honestly, sometimes I do too. And it's crazy because we're like already halfway through September, which is even crazier. You could wear it to the masquerade ball. That'd be kind of fun, actually. I think a masquerade ball would be so fun to, like, if you have, like, you could get your community or, like, if you had a decent sized friend group. That'd be so fun. Where would it be? That's a great question. In the middle of the woods. I like it. I like it a lot. I think this is gonna look really cool. Okay. Now to finish the top school. For the top one, we'll stipple on some black and some gray. Or we could splatter on there a little bit. I'm trying to keep the brush strokes going all the same way. So that way, like, even though it's a little patchy and you can see some of the black through it, at least the ivory is going all the same direction. Oh, I was like, where did I set my... Actually, you could have this kind of masquerade ball at a cemetery. There you go. Because it's like a Halloween vibe. You know? Just have it at a cemetery. Just be respectful. Or maybe outside the cemetery? I don't know. Maybe if there's like a giant field at the cemetery where there's like no bodies or nobody buried, you could have it there. I'm liking how this is turning out already. I think this looks fun. And we just have the base down of what we want it to look like. Okay. Don't mind me just putting my fingers in the eye sockets of the skull. Jeez. Oh, I just scraped off some of the paint with my nail. My bad. Try not to lean forward too much so I don't get it on my shirt. Because I'd be a little upsetty spaghetti. Wow, that kind of blends in. It's cool. It looks like I painted this on the cloth. Okay. So, I like how this looks. Maybe for like one of these two, I can stipple on like some green so it makes it look mossy. And we'll have like a different kind of like theme for each of our skulls. I think that would be fun. My mouse isn't connecting. Like a withered skull. Yeah, I think it'd be so cool. And I think the withered one could be the one that has like the two, oh, this one. That has like, oh, why do I keep doing that? That has the two like cracks carved out of it already. Like, I don't know if you can, how well you can see that because of we stippled it, but there's two like little cracks here. So this one could have some of that green stippled on it as well. But for now, I think I want to make this a little more solid. Or actually, I kind of like it though. It has like that a little bit of that gray to it, so it looks, I don't know. But we'll definitely add some like moss to that. For this one, I'm thinking adding like, I think we could add some like, because this one, we're definitely going to want to do like the red around here for this one. And I think that some of the red can like drip onto the top of this one, you know? And then of course it'll have it down here as well. And I think that'll look nice. So for the red, we're gonna add a little bit of black to make it darker. Oh, I should have brought up a toothpick to mix it. Wait, are there toothpicks in here? Yeah, let me see if there's a toothpick in here or something I can stir with. Oh, I can stir with this. Unless there is a toothpick. Oh, there is a toothpick in here. I'll use this toothpick then. Okay. One. Why are you saying one? What? Huh? What? Huh? I'm confused. Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit of black to this. I don't know if this will work or not. No, it didn't. There's definitely not enough on there. Okay. I don't want to add too much to it. Okay. That's like half a drop. Hopefully that's not too much. Actually, I think that was just perfect. Because now it's like a maroony kind of blood color. Perfect. Okay, for this we're going to use a fine detail brush. I want as tiny of a brush as I can get. this is as tiny as it'll get. Okay. I don't know how well you can see that color, but on camera it looks a little red, but I promise you it's not. And it's like the nicest red. It's a pretty good red, like blood red, that I've ever done. I tried to do a blood red, if you can see back here, on my spiders. On these little spiders back here. And it didn't really turn out like blood red. It's kind of a bright red, but it works. It added color to it, which I was happy for. It sounds like a shark. I feel like I should be getting out of the water for a shark. My ceiling fan is helping this dry so much faster. It's nice, but for this, it's a little difficult to get this where I need it to go. Hello, Tabasco. Hello, hello. How are you? Welcome in, welcome in. Struggling with math homework, but you'll get there soon. I believe in you. You can do it. I remember struggling with mine. I was never really good at math. It was not my strong suit. That is for a fact. I was not good at it. So I relate to the struggle. But I believe in you. You can do it. Should I chew what? Should I do like, on camera this looks so bright red, but I promise in real life it's like a deeper red than that. But should this one where it has the two cracks, should I drip it over, or is this skull situated behind this skull so it's not dripping on top of this one? It's like dripping behind it. This one, it will drip on top, and then this one is like behind it, maybe? So it's like, or on top of it, so it's not dripping onto it, it's like dripping behind the skull. I don't know. I think that's how it'll go. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll drip, like, that one will be like positioned behind. I am loving this spooky music so much. Okay, so this side is gonna be more red because it's gonna drip on top of this skull. So I need to cover this a little bit through here. Chat. So for October, for the month of October, we will be having a event happening in the community Discord where this year for Halloween I decided that it would be fun to dress up and, you know, get in a VC with some friends and community members. This idea kind of came from Mint, one of our mods. It was a great idea. Originally, it was just going to be us and, like, our group of friends. But then she had the really good idea of, hey, we could do this and involve the community. And it would be really fun. So, for the month of October, we're going to pick a day where we dress up in our Halloween costumes and kind of just hang out in VC, maybe watch some Halloween-related movies. If that would be something you're interested in, definitely mention something in the community Discord, because I think it'd be very fun to, like, dress up and, like, see everybody's Halloween costumes. But you don't feel forced to have a, like, camera on. If you just want to, like, hang out in the Discord and VC with us, you don't even have to talk. We have a no mic channel, so that way if you're don't feel pressured to talk in the in the VC, but if you are comfortable, you're able to, we just ask that you follow the community guidelines and, you know, just be nice and follow the rules of, you know, like my Twitch chat. So yeah, if that's something you're interested in, definitely join the Discord. We haven't picked a date yet, but it will be happening in October. We do know that much. So if that is something you're interested in, definitely check out the Discord because there will be updates on that in there. I think for on this skull, it's gonna have to have a couple coats, but I think it'll look cool. How are we liking it, chat? I think it looks cool. I think I might need to add a little more through here maybe. But I am liking it. This is a spooky version of the wedding march. I like it. It's looking good. Thank you, Sybil. I think it is looking good too. And of course, I'm like not looking for realism because it is like a Halloween type spooky thing. So if it doesn't look realistic, that's okay too. I like it. It gives poison apple vibes when it has like the drippies. So I like it. Still gonna add the drippies to the bottom too as well. I just wanted to add it like it was dripping onto this skull because I think it looks cool that way. I don't know how well you'll see it on camera. The drippies that we did on this skull. But they're there, up through here, and down the side of the skull as well. And then we'll also, of course, have some drippies here. Not as much as the top because this one is, you know, more, like these two are more withered looking, as Cass so beautifully put it. So yeah, we're gonna do that. I might actually take this sponge and kind of sponge on a little bit, maybe. I don't know how well it'll... Ooh, I actually like that. I like it. It looks cool. Okay. I like it. Like, it looks kind of cool, like splattered on there a little bit as I just run my hand through it. It looks cool. And again, I promise this isn't as bright, and in real life it is a like more blood looking color. So the camera for some reason just makes my reds look really bright. Like, this is red, chat. This is red. It's not orange. It's red. It looks more red on this side, but for some reason, and even this looks like pink on camera, but it is red. I don't know why. My camera just makes reds look pink. Like, my wall behind me is not pink. It's like a darker, like, mauve color. But for some reason on camera it looks pink. And this is actually like a rose gold color, and it looks peach. So I don't know. It makes like red tones, warm tones look weird. So, I don't know. And also for some reason it makes like this side of my hair look more red, and this side of my hair for some reason looks more cool tone. I don't get it. I don't know. I don't ask questions. Okay, so now we're going to mix up some green, and I'm going to add a little black to it, and maybe I'll do another green where it's a bit lighter, so we have two different tones of green, and we're going to sponge on some mossy looking colors on the third skull. It looks like milk, chat. The water looks like milk. Light and shadows do weird things. I know. I don't know what it is. But I also just genuinely think it's this camera that makes reds look weird. It looked like milk. Can you see it? It looks... it's milk. Reds look muted. Yeah. I don't know what it is. Unless it's like a deep red, then it makes it look bright. Like, what? Makes no sense to me. gonna set our milk up here. And we're gonna add some mossy moss to this. I think I'm gonna focus the moss on this edge here where the sponging didn't really take, and it'll be like mossy through this side and maybe down the bridge of the nose area a little bit. But yeah, that's the plan. So let's go ahead and try to mix up some red, or some reds, some green. Again, I'm only gonna do like a tiny little drop of the black. Hopefully that's not too dark. If it is, I can always add a little more green. And moss is like multiple shades of green, so I'm gonna add multiple shades of green anyway. So if this is too dark, it'll be okay, because I'll add some lighter greens as well. But it's not looking too bad, actually. It's not too dark, but it does look a little more blue than... It has like some blue undertones in it. Okay. So I'm gonna take this sponge, I think. Well, actually, I kind of want to do it with this sponge, because I feel like it'll look better. I thought that was wet. What the heck? Okay. I actually need it a little darker. It's looking really light on here. Oops. Okay. I'm just gonna add a little more of the skullish color back to it, because it is getting very green through here. Hello, Lambride, and hello, Peter. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. We are painting some skulls. Some skulls. This is gonna go in my front yard. And, each of our skulls have a different theme to them. This one has a solid, like it's a fresh skull. These two are a little more withered. And of course we have a little bit of the blood dripping down onto the skull. The skull also has a little bit of blood, just kind of pitter-pattered on. And then this one is going, this why it's a little green is we're trying to give it a little bit of a mossy effect, like it's pretty withered, worn down type of skull. And it also has some more cracks, is why we're making this one. You can't really tell with my hand here because of how we textured it, but it's supposed to look more withered because there's a bit more of a crack here. So that is the idea for our skulls. And I'm just kind of going in and adding, oh, raffle, chat, join the raffle. You get free points, and whoever chat has the most points at the end of the month gets VIP for the following month. So if you would like to be a chance to be VIP, join the raffle. You get a chance to win some free points. Okay. So we're just gonna, I'm gonna try and stipple a little more of the, our skull ivory color to, oh, you joined a little late there, Peter. We're gonna stipple in some more of the ivory color to this because it is getting very green. So we're just gonna whoop, go ahead and add that back to break it up a little bit. Yes! Okay. I'm liking the way this is turning out. It might be mobile delay if you're on your phone. But congratulations, Lambride. Let's go. Okay. So I'm gonna let that dry a little bit, but I do need to repaint this because I peeled some of it off because I accidentally painted it green a little bit. So we're just gonna fix that real quick. Okay, that fixed it. Gonna let it dry, and then I'm gonna add a little detail around around the cracks, so that way they're more like you can see them better. Because I feel like the only crack you can really see is in this skull. This one is hard to see. It's right here, and this one is on this side. And I just feel like they're harder to see, so I'm gonna add I'm gonna add a little more stippling there. To kind of break up the coloring a little bit. that a little more easier to see? Yeah, you can see it a little better now. On this side. And then I'm gonna do that on this as well. Whether I might stipple in a little green on this crack. To break up the color, but definitely gonna add more ivory. I think you can see it a bit better now. Yeah, you can see it better now. Okay, that worked. Now I'm gonna stipple in a little bit of green there, and I'm gonna use this one. Okay. I did it again. I need to fix the little blood I did on the top skull. Okay. Okay. I don't know, I think it's looking good. On camera you can't really see the green through here, but I do promise it is there. It's just a little bit of a darker green. I could add a little bit of a lighter green too, I guess. Let's try this one. Wait, this one's not open. I don't wanna. Wait, oh. These are both the same color, I think. Okay. Oh, that came out fast. That one's watery. Very watery. Did not mean to put that much out. think that worked a little bit. It gave it a little more lighter of a green too. And now I'm gonna add a little bit of the, like, I think this one is I'm gonna add a little more black to the red, because I want this one to be like it's dried on there and it's been there a while type feel. So we're gonna do that before we add any blood to the bottom of this one. And I think that for this one I'm gonna have it a little bit on the cheekbone area as well, because it's kind of like it's been sitting in it, you know. Chat, what do we think about another coloring stream soon? Where we just kind of vibe and color. What do we think? Maybe, actually I don't know if I'll be streaming on Saturday, chat. As I'm going somewhere on Friday and staying over until Saturday. So I have no idea what time I will be home or how much energy I'll have. So depending on that, I don't know if I'll stream on Saturday, but if I do, maybe do like a really chill stream, and maybe we do color stream, a coloring stream, because I know you you guys liked the last coloring stream we did, and you had fun with it, so I was thinking maybe we do that again. Actually, I don't know why I used this. Imagine not streaming. Sorry. Sorry, chat. Sorry. I can't stream all the time. I wish I could though. I miss doing a coloring stream though, because that was really fun. And it turned out really well too. And a lot of you liked it, so I think we might do that type of stream again. I like our cozy streams. I mean, we do have some chaotic fun too, but I really do enjoy the cozy vibes that we have sometimes. I think that looks sick. Coloring is relaxing. I know, I love it. What do we think? I much like it. I want to add like a little like bit of a darker gray here because it's naturally going to be like your bone sinks in a little here, so I kind of want to make it a little gray through here to kind of resemble that. I don't know how good this dark gray is gonna be because I think it might be dried out. I also like these artsy arts and crafts type streams. I don't know, like, do you guys like these kind of streams? Because I personally, I love these types of streams. I don't think this is gonna come out. Ew. Ew! Yeah, I don't think it's mixing. So I'm gonna use the light gray and make it slightly darker because it is just dribbling like water or something out and it looks really gross. So gross. So I'm gonna do the light gray and I'll just add the, actually this gray might be fine. It might be okay actually. Just make sure it's good and mixed though, because there are some like watery bits here. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Where did my... Did I? Oh, it's sitting right here. Duh. I forgot where I set this brush. That's crazy. Okay. Let's see what this looks like on this. If it's not dark enough to be... It's not dark enough. We're just gonna add a little bit of black to this gray. Okay, hopefully this is a little better. I know that, like, people just driving by won't see all this detail, just driving by. But, I want this detail because, one, I know it's there, and two, people walking by, if they're walking by, you know, trick-or-treating or whatever, they're gonna see the detail I put into it, so it's not dark enough still. I didn't think that I would need to add this much black to the gray. Okay, I did one full drop, so hopefully this isn't too much now. Okay, actually this might be good. Maybe. Because I don't want it to be like a dramatic shadow or anything, but I also don't want it to be too light. You know? It has to be like a... I accidentally just put that in green. A happy medium. Also, my hands are now covered. You can't see it, cause maybe if I... My hands are now covered in paint. But I'm kind of here for it. Kind of here for it. Actually, that's much better. Okay. It's a tiny little shadow, but it's there. It's there. And I know it's there, so I'll be fine now. See, there's like a little shadow here now to make it like a little more defined. I could still wear this, you think? To masquerade. Oh, there's a ton of paint in the back. It also has like a little hang thing, chat. We could hang it if we wanted to. Like, look. It has like a little, it has a little ribbon. Well, not ribbon, it's string, but yarn, whatever you want to call it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can add to this, really. Maybe we could add a little gray around the eyes. I actually kind of like that. That's cool. So I'm gonna add a little here too. Yeah, for that skull, it helped, like, give it a little more dimension to it. Just gonna kind of add a little more here. I don't want to add too much, though. So do I add like little cracks in this, like in the top of this part of the skull? Like up through here? Do I add more? Or do I leave it be? What do we think, chat? Add more or leave it be? Because I'm really stuck. I don't know if I want to add more cracks or if I want to leave it be. More? More cracks? Okay. We'll use this. We'll use the light gray to do like the outer line of the I'm gonna put a crack like going down this, no, starting here and going down this way. And we'll do an outline in the light gray, and then we'll use a little bit of the black to make it look like it's actually like cracked and it goes into the skull, inward to the skull. So let's do that. Let's do that. Yes. We want to make a crack in the skull. Okay, this is gonna be difficult because I don't want to accidentally like, even though I kind of already have accidentally got it on my pants, but it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. I wish I could detach these skulls so I can make it easier for me to finagle around the skull. I think this will work though, if I just be careful not to. Raffle chat, join. Free points. Join the raffle. Raffle. What do we think, chat? I think I'm gonna wear this as a mask. That's what I think. I think it looks good and I really like it. I don't know if I want to add more blood dripping on the side or if I like the amount that's there. I definitely like the skull and it going across cheekbones. For this one, I don't know. Do I want to add it up through the cheekbone as well? Because this one this one has been sitting in blood. I think maybe I add a little more, definitely up through here at least, and maybe a little higher up on this side. I'm thinking just to give it a little more Phantom of the Opera vibes. Very true, by the way. Alright, I like it. Could definitely be masquerade, a masquerade type mask. I agree. I think it looks good. Maybe I add a little more blood on this part. Maybe just a little bit. Or maybe at least put a second coat on it. So you can really see it. Okay, Okay, I need to remake the red because this is now too dark because of what I did to this. So I need to remake the red. Oh, that might be way too dark. Better. Alright. Alright, there we go, chat. I think that looks better. Alright, good night, Sybil. I hope you sleep well. Thank you for stopping in. I think it looks a lot better. You can definitely see it on this skull now. I like it. I like how it turned out. I think we might add a little more. I think I'm gonna water down a little bit of the white and just kind of add a little more to the top of this skull. Just cause like I feel like this is very bare through here. So I'm gonna just add a little more color to it with the brush that has a little bit of water on it. Just gonna put a little bit in there. And I'm just gonna just to give it a little more of the skull texture to it. Because I feel like it doesn't have as much as the other two. There, I think that's better. I think it has a little more. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. I think that is it for these. I think that's all I can really do. I like how it turned out. I do. I think it's nice. I think it's fun. I think it's spooky and cute. I like it. Just get a little paint on the. Okay, got it off. But yeah, I think it looks nice. I like how it turned out. I especially really like these two. I definitely think these two are my favorite. I mean, this one's cool. I like that it's a solid bone. I just think it's too light. Maybe I could stipple on a little bit of gray. Like, take a little bit of the light gray, because the light gray is so light. Compared to, like, the dark gray that I made. I could stipple on a little bit of the light gray. And it would kind of blend in with the ivory, but it'll like help just break up the color a little bit. I guess I can do this. Oops, I don't mean to push too hard on that. Okay. Yeah. I don't know how well this will show for itself. Put a little more gray on there. Just to kind of break it up a little bit, because it is very like light in comparison to the other two. Maybe that's why I don't like it as much. That kind of broke it up a little bit. Yeah, that looks a little better. Maybe just a little darker of a gray. Not like the gray that I made, but a slightly darker gray. That I'm gonna have to mix on here, so hopefully I don't do too much. Actually, I could do this. Get that nastiness out. Okay. Okay. Just darken this up a little bit. Because I just kind of want to break up how light it is. But still try to keep that solid looking color. Okay. I'm actually gonna do it with the paintbrush instead of the sponge, I think, as well. That looks better. It's not so bright in your face. It has a little more gray tone to it. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright. I think that is where we are going to keep it today, chat. I did not mean to set that on. I'm just going to set this right here. And I'm going to move this way and out of the way. But I think that's where I'm going to keep it for today, chat. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Let me see if I can rate anybody real quick. Yes, okay. I know who I'm rating. So, I hope you enjoyed today's stream. I forgot that I set my mouse over here and I went to reach for it and it's not there. I hope you enjoyed today's stream, chat. And I may or may not see you on Saturday. If I do see you on Saturday, it will be a coloring stream. We'll just hang out, keep the cozy vibes. I've been kind of chilling with those lately. So, I'm gonna raid somebody, so stick around for the raid. I'm trying to get it to work. It is... Okay, there we go. Okay. Alright. This person is also going for the cozy vibes today. They are gaming. So drop in, say hi. Don't forget to be nice, chat. And, I may or may not see you on Saturday. I will post in the Discord if I do stream on Saturday. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start up this raid. Join the raid, you get free channel points if you join the raid. Free axolotls. Who wouldn't want those? And I will see you Saturday, maybe. Don't forget to take care of yourselves, chat. You know, drink your water. Hydrate. And hydrate and drink water are the same thing. Eat some food, chat, and drink some water, and get some good sleep.